Let us send a link to people who are not yet here. You can invite your friend. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is exactly 2. We have gone a few minutes beyond 2. Yeah, but we have to continue. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nelma Siklemi, Royal Institute, the University Bursary Scheme Project. We are now in the class of mature entry. Mature entry, as the word entry is the door where students pass to join university to do bachelor's degree in any field of their choice, their interest, their capacity, even if they have not gone for A level. Let me say is a shortcut where people can afford to go to the university. According to SG goal, one of them, everybody must be with a bachelor's degree. We have to follow that goal because there is nothing bad with it. Diplomas end time can be phased out, but at least somebody who has a diploma, 1 is better than 0. So diploma certificates, what they are not bad, they are very good, but we have a target of making everybody get a degree, not a mere getting, but even in the brain. Some people think a degree is a paper. The degree is in your brain. The way you talk, the way you do your things, even if it's agriculture, can show us whether you have a degree or you don't have, whether you possess a certificate or diploma. Some people forge documents at NASA Road and think that the degree is a paper. No, those are skills which you must exhibit after acquiring them. You must look like it. You must possess it. It is supposed to be in you. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody was telling me in my inbox, now killing me, you have forgotten us. We are the ones who have been with you, direct entry. There's nobody I've forgotten. Direct entry students, we are together. If you have not gotten a principal, 2 principal passes, come for HEC, higher education certificate for 1 year and 5 years. But now your exams have not yet come back. So we don't have a lot of work with you. We have to wait for your results because your results determine which course you are going to do, not because of claiming, but because of the Ministry of Education guidelines. So for now, we have mature entry students who are going to sit May. That is IU. We have got data from IU. But those who want to sit Makerere University, still we are training them, depending on the time you have. Some people you have limited time, but you want to sit national exams. If you fail, don't blame us. If at least you can attend every weekend up to April, because February is almost over, we have March and April. All those 2 months you attend every weekend, you do coursework, you do tests, you will see register for national exams for IU because private universities sit twice, but government universities sit once. You know government universities. They don't bend law. If you want, you wait. If you don't want, you leave. It is a government property. Whether they get clearance or they don't get, they are not worried. And you also want something from the government because it's a bigger body. But those who want to sit for IU, we are going to sit. We are going to register April, then we sit May or even June. It will depend on what the university will decide, but just know that they sit twice. Then those who want Makerere University, also depending on your brain. Because if you know your brain, you know what you can capture and where you are. Somebody said, I'm a senior 6 leaver. How can I sit with those people who are senior 2 leavers? My friend, take out that pride. You can sit with them in class, they pass and you fail. And that pride can make you fail the more. You concentrate and read, participate. They look simple, but my friend, if you give me a paper, that's when you know that they are not simple. Because the type of language which is used in mature entry is a university language. Some people have never gone to the university. The language has to change a bit. Though it is English, but there is some adjustments. So students of direct entry, indirect entry, HEC, we are still together, only that these classes for mature entry, let us put our emphasis on mature entry. Some people have been here in the morning. We had a session with the Professor Julius, but it was on WhatsApp call. Some people attended, others had gone to church, but time, you people keeping the time is still a problem, and it's part of our training. If we say we're going to begin at 8, you come at 9:30, what? You have even forced me to miss church, which is not good. Because I calculated if we begin 8 sharp, by 9 we would be through at all costs, then we go to church. But some people came late. Anyway, I don't blame who could be network, could be so many things because it was the first time. Could be battery or even data. For now, you have to load the data. And actually, I advise you people to buy laptops. Because you can't keep on printing documents, every document, whereby dust and rats are going to destroy the document. But if your work is in soft copy, it saves you a lot of money and time and convenience. So in the morning, Professor has been giving us highlights and introducing himself to us, but he's going to be taking us in section B, which is figures, numeric, logic, and logic. Somebody said, why don't they just tell us to go to the university and get bachelors? They have to prepare you. Because you're going to sit with senior 6 leavers who are very bright, they are young, and they are always, they've been in class for about 10 years. So there is no way you can sit together with them if we don't brush. So we are going to basically to practice. We have all the past papers for all the universities which are giving mature entry exams. So we prepare you, we pass through these past papers, the manuals, the what we share, so that by the time you sit national exams, just like you sat PLE and UCE, did you just wake up from your bed and you sit national exams? You have to prepare more, call, rehearsal, what? If we see that you are not ready, depending on how you be performing in our tests, we can advise you to sit in October or November. It is useless to finish very fast. Everybody's asking, how long? And then you fail. Very embarrassing and very money and time consuming. Because you pay. Even if you fail, still you pay the same like person who has passed. Then if you fail, you repeat, you pay again, which is not good. So I don't want anybody from my class to fail. I have Professor Mirembe. Professor Mirembe is already online. Professor Julius, who has been with us in the morning, is online. Then David Muhumuza is online. Amoti, I salute you. All of those are going to be taking us in certain subjects. Some time is coming, you don't see me even, because I have also a lot of work. I work also on direct entry. So there are 4 lecturers. Though I'm also there, but I'm going to help us. Now, let us go to today's lesson. We have gone 8 minutes. By 30 minutes, it will be through. We are going to today's lesson. Yesterday, I gave you 2 tests, because we had discussed language skills. So each topic, each section we shall finish, we shall get some coursework or tests. Time will come, we shall meet to do something we can call mock. I think it would be Kampala, a place which puts us together. We can call them rehearsals. They will help us know who should register and who doesn't register. But we don't force you. We can advise you to register October, and then you say, for me, I'm already. We will leave you, because it is your decision, it is your future, and it is your money. So for yesterday, I gave you tests in language skills. I gave you 2 tests. Some people have done, others are telling me, hey, I didn't sleep. Hey, you wanted to sleep when you want a better future. No, let's sleep. So, I got the answers. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'll teach you how to get the correct answer in this logic. Professor Mirembe, you are welcome. Mr. Oker, you are welcome. Amot, David Muhumuza, Professor Mirembe, Julius, Amot, are you here? Sorry for interrupting. People who are calling, please give me a break. Let me first finish this lesson. I'll talk to you. I'll call. Or you will call after you see me off. Stallion, another one for IUIU. Let us begin with the stallion aptitude exercise. Number 1, as I was going to Kampala, I met a man with 7 sons. Each son had 7 sacks. Each sack had 7 cats. Each cat had 7 kids. How many people we are going to tell? You have to write down. A man, 1. 7 sons. The cats, those are not human beings. So what is the answer? 8, which is 8. If you have not submitted, I'm not going to receive your work because you are getting the answers. That is A. Number 2, 4 persons are painting Mr. Lumo's house. Michael is painting the front of the house. Rose is painting the back of the house. John is painting the door frames on the north side, and Sean is on the south. If Michael switches places with John and John switches places with Sean, where is Sean? You get in a house, you draw like a rectangle. Put those people where they are describing them. Then if they shift, also shift. You'll get the answer very easily. But if you want to guess, you are going to fail. So the answer is A, behind the house. You can check also and see. Number 3, there is an electric train moving to the western side of Kampala at a speed of 10 meters per hour, and the wind in this area is blowing towards the eastern side at a speed of 20 meters per hour. In which direction do you think the smoke is blowing? Usually the smoke is going where the wind is going, isn't it? Yeah. Part D. If the wind is coming from eastern and going to the western, the wind is blowing to the eastern, even the smoke must be going there. Number 4, in a 4-day period, Monday through Thursday, each of the following temporary office worked only 1 day, each a different day. Okay, yeah. So they want to test your logic. Miss Johnson was scheduled to work on Monday, but she traded with Mr. Carter, who was originally scheduled to work on Wednesday. Miss Foko traded with Mr. Carr, who was originally scheduled to work on Thursday. After all the switching was done, who worked on Tuesday? Who worked on Tuesday? That is number 4, C. Number 4 is C, which is Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Number 5. Which of these two is correct? The yolk of the egg is white. The yolk of the egg are white. Part A. Number 1. Number 6. There are 10 birds perched. There are 10 birds perched on the fence. A man aims his rifle and shoots one. How many birds are left on the tree? Did they say the 10 birds are on the tree? No, they are on the fence. So there was no bird on the tree. Therefore, there is no bird left on the tree, and there is no bird which has gone. The problem is people rush. If you read it carefully, you will understand. So our number 6 is A. Number 6 is D. Number 6 is D, sorry. Because there were no birds on the tree. Birds were on the fence. Number 6 is D. Then number 7, a woman has 7 children. Half of them are boys. How can this be possible? It is not possible. 7 children, there is no 3.5 children. If you say there are 3.5 children, I don't think it's true. So number 7, the answer is D. So the answer is A. It's not possible. The answer is A. It is not possible. Number 8. 5 racing drivers. Alan. You have to rate Alan, Bob, Eugene, Don, Chris. Write them down. That's when you get to understand the things. But if you just read an answer, you're going to fail. 5 racing drivers, Alan, Bob, Chris, Don, and Eugene, enter into a contest that consists of 6 races. The results of all 6 races are listed below. Bob always finishes ahead of Chris. Alan finishes either first or last. Eugene finishes either first or last. There are no ties in any race. Every driver finishes each race. In each race, 2 points are awarded for a 5th place finish, 4 points for 4th, 6 points for 3rd, 8 points for 2nd, and 10 points for 1st. If Frank enters the 3rd race and finishes behind Chris Don, which of the following must be true of that race? A. Eugene finishes first. B. Alan finishes 6th. C. Don finishes 2nd. D. Frank finishes 5th. E. Chris finishes 3rd. The answer is D. The answer is D. I want, if you have written down, you'll see the answer is D. Number 9. There are 80 poets, namely W, X, Y, Z, E, F, G, and H. In respect of whom questions are being asked in the examination. The first 4 are ancient poets, and the last 4 are modern poets. The question on ancient and modern poets is being asked in alternative years. Those who like H also like G. Those who like Z like Y also. The examiner who sets the question is not likely to ask a question on Z because he has written an article on him, but he likes Z. Last year a question was asked on F. Considering these facts, on whom is the question most likely to be asked this year? That is number 9. Number 9 is A, X. You put those letters in order. If there is alternative, it means the opposite. It is X. Number 10. A fruit basket contains more apples than lemons. There are more lemons in the basket. So you draw a basket with more lemons, oranges, and apples. Then you apply what they are explaining to you here. A fruit basket contains more apples than lemons. Say apples are 10, lemons are 8, because apples are more. There are more lemons in the basket than there are oranges. The basket contains more apples than oranges. If the first 2 statements are true, the third statement is true. If the first 2 statements are true, the third statement is also true. Because apples and oranges, the number of oranges is between the number of apples and lemons. Are we together? You can comment. The speed is high. Okay, let me reduce a bit. But we have gone somehow 10 minutes. Let me reduce a bit. 11. Joy is younger than Kathy. So you make a circle and put Joy, the age. Maybe you can say Joy is 12 years. Joy is younger than Kathy. Then Kathy can be 15 years. Mark was born after Joy, meaning Mark is also older than Joy, meaning Mark is in the middle. Let me read it for you first. Number 1A, number 1A, number 2C, number 3D, number 4D, number 5A, number 6D, number 7A, number 8D, number 9A, number 10A, number 11A, number 12A, number 13A. So that means if the first two statements, now it is true also, Mark is in the middle, age of both. Number 12, all the tulips in Zoe's garden are white. All the passes in Joy's garden are yellow. Now they want to change your vocabulary, to check your vocabulary. What are pulses, what are tulips? You can check, you can use the internet dictionary. Tulips are also flowers, passes are also flowers. So they are telling all the flowers in Zoe's garden are either yellow or white. Remember the first statement didn't mention yellow, manna flowers. You have to know what is a pulse and what is a pansy. All those are flowers. If the first two statements are true, the third statement is also true. That is number A. 12 is A. I ended on 12. I ended on number 12. I ended on number 12. Any comment? Yes, I ended on number 12. This is a simple one, but we need to prepare our brains to be ready to do these tests. Then the next test was from IU. We are going to do only one number. Any comment? Any question? We proceed. IU test 2. I think I know you read this passage, but let me read it again very fast to save time. Read the following two passages carefully and answer the questions 1 to 10, and then 11 to 20. That follow each passage by putting a circle around the letter of the best alternative answer. This one has 20 marks. This is the language skills. They are checking your vocabulary, they are changing your language, they are checking your understanding capacity or reasoning capacity. Let me read it. Passage 1, the future of artificial intelligence, AI. You know internet, you know AI. So let us know what you know. The future of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, in brackets AI, has rapidly evolved from a theoretical concept to a transformative force across industries. While other AI systems were limited to rule-based tasks, modern machine learning algorithms can process vast datasets, recognize patterns, and even simulate human reasoning. However, this progress raises ethical and societal concerns. One major debate centers on job displacement. Automation threatens traditional roles of manufacturing, customer service, and even creative fields. Proponents argue that AI will create new jobs, while critics warn of widening inequality. Another concern is bias in AI systems. Since algorithms learn from historical data, they may perpetuate societal prejudices if not carefully regulated. Additionally, the rise of autonomous weapons and deepfake technology poses security risks. Governments and corporations must collaborate to establish ethical guidelines before AI outpaces human control. While AI proposes breakthroughs in healthcare, climate science, and education, it is unchecked growth could lead to unintended consequences. Now, this is where the problem comes from. You are saying that I'm speedy, but you have the document. You read at your pace. I gave you the document in the group. I gave you the document from the bursary scheme. You are reading for yourself. Well, I'm just repeating what you already have. If you don't print it, you put it on your laptop. You don't have a laptop, you go and print the document and study it carefully. That is the problem. You want to rush, you want to sit very fast, but I don't want you to fail. Now we are going to ask you questions when I'm the one who is ready for you. You have to read yourself. Number 1 to 10, 10 marks. What is the main focus of the passage? What is the focus of the passage? The benefits and the risks of AI. The history of AI development. How AI replaces human jobs. The technical aspects of machine learning. How to get the right answer? When you are reading, underline important words and make your summary. Then you know the importance. So the answer is A. The benefits and risks of AI, that is artificial intelligence. Number 2, why are some people concerned about AI and employment? Why are people concerned about AI and employment? Not what you think, we have to get the answer from the passage. So that means you put aside your knowledge before and you focus on the passage. For this language skills, we answer according to the passage, not according to your knowledge. That one will come in another section. Number 2, why are some people concerned about AI and unemployment? A, automation may eliminate certain jobs. Number 2, AI cannot perform complex tasks. Number C, AI only benefits large corporations. Number D, workers refuse to adapt to new technology. You know, you might find when all answers are right, but you have to choose the best answer, the most appropriate answer, or the best answer, which is A. Automation may eliminate certain jobs. That is not according to the passage only, but that is the fact. Like now we are teaching you. So hostelers, people who have hostels, they have lost the job. They have lost the students already. And some courses are going to get off, like accounting, even in law, so many courses are going to be put out because of AI. Number 3, how can AI systems exhibit bias? Bias, that is something like a malice. How do they exhibit bias? Number 3, by manufacturing randomly, by learning from biased historical data, by favoring certain programmers, by ignoring ethical guidelines. What do you think is right? I know some people have just joined us. You are just enjoying a film. You are watching a movie, no problem. You first begin with watching a movie. Next weekend, you will join the class. Number 3, answer is D. By ignoring ethical guidelines. There are some ethical guidelines which AI has to ignore. Why? Because AI is international, let me say, worldwide. So ethical guidelines, like you can see abusing each other on the internet, homosexuals, advertising the homosexuals. For us, we see it is a disgust. People are naked on the internet, what, even pornography. I think you see those things. Those are unethical and is usually ignored by AI. So it is failing our community, cultures. Number 4, what is a potential security risk associated with the AI? Number 4, A, autonomous weapons and deepfakes. According to the passage, it is A, autonomous weapons and deepfakes. Deepfakes, like I remember one time the king of Uganda was sick and was he was sitting in Malawi. Then they told people the king is going to address the subject. Then other people were saying, that is AI, that's not the king, that is AI. That is what we call deepfakes. I'm not AI, I'm a human being, not a masculine. Don't think that. Even that woman is only there. It is a deepfake. I'm not a deepfake, please. So that is deepfake. AI is autonomous weapons. It produces weapons and has deep fakes. That is a security threat. With the communication, you know the dangers of poor communication or communication. Media can begin a war, and then the fire can light from media. So number 5. What does the passage suggest about AI regulation? What does the passage suggest about AI regulation? A. It is unnecessary because AI is harmless. B. Only scientists should regulate AI. Number C. Governments and companies should work together on guidelines. Number D. AI cannot be controlled. It can be controlled. AI is controlled by human beings, so it is part C. You can go back to the passage if you are not, like you have forgotten or you are not following. Go back and read the passage. Actually, every number you answer, it is better you go back and read the passage to confirm or to understand it better. You can read that passage like 10 times to get the correct answer. Don't rush to answer before you read. You read, summarize, and analyze the passage. And go back to confirm whether what I'm telling you is true or not, because you have it. So it is part C, number 5. The government and the companies should work together to regulate, to make guidance. Number 6, which field is not mentioned as benefiting from AI? It is what is not mentioned in the passage to benefit from AI? A. Agriculture. B. Climate science. C. Healthcare. D. Education. Which one is not mentioned? That is number 6. Education. They have not mentioned education, but education also benefits. Number 7. What is the key argument of AI proponents regarding jobs? AI proponent. You remember the debates we used to be with in secondary school? Proposers, opposers. Proponents, those are people who want. We used to say, father is better than mother. Then proponents were saying father. Then opponents were saying no. Just as you have political opponents. Those who are opposing the government, they're opponents, opposers, opposition. Then proposers, those are the ones supporting. So the proposers, those who are supporting AI, what are they saying in the passage? AI will only replace low-skilled jobs. AI will cause permanent unemployment. Workers should resist AI adoption. New jobs will be created by AI advancement. That is D. Number 7 is it. So new jobs will just be created by AI advancement. That is number 7, and that is D. The answer is D. Number 8. What is deep fake? What is the meaning of the word deep fake? You can use the dictionary if you want. A fake image or video generated by AI. It is A. Number 8. B. A highly intelligent robot. C. A type of AI bias. D. An outdated AI model. It is A. Number 8 is A. Like I've given the example of the king of Uganda. People said, I don't know that it was real AI. AI can make you drive a vehicle when you're even in your house. Think you know that. They get ahead of somebody, put it in Trump when you have never even reached Entebbe airport. That is deep fake. Number 9. Why is collaboration important in AI development? Why is collaboration important in AI development? A. To ensure ethical. Why is collaboration important in AI development? to ensure ethical and safe advancement, to slow down AI progress, to keep AI a secret from the public, to replace human judgment entirely. No, it is A. What is the tone of the passage of the person narrating the passage? A. What is the tone of the passage? A. Balanced and informative. That is the right answer. 10 is A. B. Fear mongering, creating fear. Is it creating fear? C. Overly optimistic. D. Section B. I think that is language skills. Okay, let us move. Let me. This is me. Dark matter is one of the greatest unsolved puzzles in astrophysics. Although it does not emit, absorb, or reflect light, its gravitational effects are observable in galaxies. Scientists estimate that dark matter constitutes about 27% of the universe, while ordinary matter makes up less than 5%. The rest is dark energy, and even more enigmatic force driving cosmic expansion. The existence of dark matter was first proposed when astronomers noticed that galaxies rotated faster than expected based on variable visible nature remains unknown. Leading theories suggest dark matter could consist of weakly interactive massive have yet to confirm these hypotheses. Thought power gone. So some scientists argue that modifying the laws of gravity, Higgs theory, could eliminate the need for dark matter. However, most times that dark matter according to the passage. What is dark matter primarily known for? A. Its gravitational effects. B. Emitting light. C. Being visible in telescopes. D. Composing most of the ordinary matter. Part A. The answer is A. The answer is A. The answer is A. Number 12. What percentage of the universe is dark matter estimated to occupy? B. 27%. 13. What role does dark matter play in galaxies? A. It helps hold them together. It super is a proposed form of dark matter. A. WIMPs. B. Electrons. C. Photons. D. Neurons. A. You go back to the passage and check. When you're reading the passage, you underline important words. WIMPs. Number 16. What alternative theory challenges dark matter's existence? What other theory challenges dark matter's existence? A. String theory. B. The Big Bang theory. C. Quantum entanglement. C. Modified 17, it is C, A, accelerating the universe's expansion. It is part A. 18, why is dark matter difficult to detect? Why is dark matter difficult to detect? You can go back to the passage and confirm what I'm telling you. A, it emits too much light. B, it does not interact electromagnetically. C, it only exists in black holes. D, it moves faster than light. It is B. It is B. You can go and check. 19. What future technology might solve the dark matter mystery? Which future technology can solve the mystery of dark matter? A, large telescopes. C, more powerful microscopes. D, advanced quantum computers. It is C. More powerful microscopes. You can go to the passage and confirm. 20. What is the main purpose of the passage? What is the main purpose of the passage? A. To explain the competing theories about dark matter. Yeah, sorry. The answer is C. The answer is C. Section A is finished. Section B or section 2 is numeric and reasoning skills. Yes, thank you so much. We have finished language skills. I don't think we shall handle language skills again unless there is some arising matter in paper 1. The end of paper 1, we shall test in paper 1. The end of paper 1, we shall tests and courseworks, but we shall get twice. Tests and courseworks, but we shall get twice. We do the physical tests before the national exam. Those who want to apply, I'm ready. Thank you people for listening. This is paper 1, whereby everybody, regardless of the course you want to do, you are supposed to do it as a must. It will be in paper 2 that we shall separate. Thank you for loading airtime. Thank you for loading data. Thank you for giving me time. Thank you for understanding. Thank you so much. May God bless you. We meet at 8 in the evening. Bye-bye.